Yes, a very good afternoon, and we are here at the Marino Beach Hotel for the training and educational Super Week conducted by Sri Lanka Rugby together with World Rugby. Joining me today is Dilroy Fernando, who has been involved over the years with Sri Lankan Rugby in all capacities, as a player, as a referee, as a coach, administrator, and now as a consultant with the Sri Lanka Rugby as for the development and training programs. A very good afternoon. Thank you, Dilroy, for joining us.
Good afternoon, Ricky.
Can you tell us something, Dilroy, about the programs conducted this Super Week and Sri Lanka Rugby's involvement and how important it is for Sri Lanka Rugby in general, these training and educational programs?
The Sri Lanka Rugby, Ricky, is on a major development drive at this moment of time. And if you take, if I'm to tell you, the training program which we have got World Rugby rolling with Asia Rugby Super Weeks like this in many countries, but you have to apply and wait for your chance, opportunity. And we were fortunate when we applied last year, we were given this window of running this program. And it's a regional program. So we have participants from our own country, Sri Lanka. We are from Pakistan, South Korea, from Hong Kong. So participants from many countries. And also the difference is when we did a program like this 5 years ago, we only had the program for educators. And today in this program we have opportunity for trainers, educators, and also educators for medical. So not only match officiating or coaching, educators for medical as well. And after the program, once they get accredited, and they will have the opportunity of delivering training programs in many parts of Sri Lanka.
Are you happy with the participation who are involved with these programs? Many prominent, as you said, names in coaching and medical aspect as well. And I'm sure who is here will gain a lot going forward, isn't it?
Yeah, for trainer, we started yesterday and it will be on till Sunday. So today we have got the educators coming in. So educators program will be today, tomorrow, and then they will have to do the delivery process on Sunday, which the trainers will have to keep an eye and then see how the transcript is going to be. And overall, all in all, it will be good whether they get accredited or not. We will be able to use them to drive the training and education programs right across the country, because if you take GIR program, when we launched last year, from the month of September through to November, we did in 25 districts within 26 days, which is a huge task. And we had over 5,500 players started playing rugby during that period when you did the program. And similarly, we are also we have done many programs in provincial unions. And with the support of the provincial unions, our aim is to develop referees, match officiating, the coaching in their own province, so that they could use the resource personnel to deliver training programs of coaching or refereeing in this province, which they could use to officiate in their own tournaments.
You spoke about the development programs. There were several, as you said, conducted in schools in the last few years. How has it approached? Is there progress, and what is the next step? You as a consultant with the development in rugby, what is the next step to get those talent who you all have identified or looked into, and how do we progress from the ground level to the next level?
With the GIR program which we launched last year, so that was getting into rugby basic stuff. And next step is festival, where they'll be playing tag rugby this year. And then the third year it will be tackle rugby. So there's a process. So then it doesn't stop there. So when we, let's say in one province, if we had done the GIR last year, next year they'll be going into tag. And we have another set of players coming in as the beginners, GIR. So it's a 3-year cycle, and then with the numbers coming in, I'm sure we'll have quality players coming in Sri Lanka. And also according to World Rugby, also what they say is numbers wise, as GIR program, we are we have 17th in the world ranking if you take world numbers, and we are 7th in Asian if you take the numbers wise. So it's growing. Out of 31 countries, to be number 7 is a great thing. And to do all this, we have support coming from the provincial unions and also the training and education department. Development department of Sri Lanka Rugby is giving a lot of work, and we also have full-time development staff working in the provincial union. With their support, I'm sure we can grow the numbers. At the same time, we can harness the talent and bring them into school rugby, and from there to the national club level, and to have a proper national team for future in Sri Lanka Rugby.
Also, there's been a lot of emphasis on women's rugby and finding girls to come forward and play the game from school level onwards. How is that progress, and are you happy with the progress made?
Very much, Ricky, definitely, because if you take with the support of our sponsors, Dialogue is backing the men's rugby, the league and the national team, and women's rugby is supported by SHGT. And with SHGT coming on board, women's rugby from Division 2 we have gone to top level. So I'm proud to say that Sri Lanka Rugby, the men's sevens and the women's sevens teams are doing well and the top tier in the Asian region. And next task is, with the provincial union support, we are developing the women's rugby, the numbers, because right now we only have 6 teams playing women's rugby 7-a-side. So IM is take up 12 by next year. And Western Province Rugby Union has launched a new program, and we are doing a program on the 20th, and I was told over 80 coaches have registered for the program for next Tuesday, which is huge. And most of these people are also physical training instructors selected by the Ministry of Education, so which is very good for Sri Lanka Rugby. If we can retain at least out of the 80, even 30 or 40 people, I'm sure they will go and do a good job and get the numbers going in Sri Lanka Rugby.
Overall, the Super Week, which has been happening this month of August, we had strength and conditioning, then the level 1 coaching, now the educators and training programs. Are you happy the way things has rounded off, and with the foreign participants and of course the educators from overseas? Overall, from Sri Lanka Rugby's point of view, what are your comments on that?
Definitely, Ricky, because we were first thinking whether we'll have enough numbers, because after the training program on the 18th, we have level 1 strength and conditioning, level 1 officiating, level 1 coaching and medical level 1. So we want to have numbers 20, and we have got the sufficient numbers, 20 for each program. So once they do the program, we'll be doing more and more programs, and then numbers wise, yes, we're very happy. The required number of people are following training programs, and good old days, even 2-3 years ago, I think even some of the top club coaches or schools coaches didn't have even minimum level 1 qualifications of coaching. But today, most of them have level 2, some of them have got level 3 certificates, and also we have rolled in the new World Rugby 7s, level 1 and level 2. And level 2 was followed by 7 coaches just 3 days back, which is conducted by a person who came in from Hong Kong.
So there you go, that is Dilroy Fernando, now a consultant for Sri Lanka Rugby, who is highly involved in the development of Sri Lanka Rugby from the grassroots level onwards. Thank you very much, Dilroy. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us, and hope this Super Week will be successful for Sri Lanka Rugby.
Thank you.